What's up, crew? How's everybody doing today? Welcome, welcome. Alright, so here's the deal. We got some new stuff today. We got some new stuff we're going to be going over today. I'm going to just be kind of going over it, showing you kind of what all it does, what you can do with it, and then we will also press a couple things. Everybody see me, hear me? What's up, Tanu? What's up, Becky? What's up, Eric? How are ya? Southern Girl Crafts, what's going on? Tabitha, Nancy, Telemaker, what's up? Charles, what's up, buddy? What's up, Lisa? All right. Cheryl, Judith, what's up going on? All right, let's get the Facebook crew in here as well. Facebook, what's going on? We're live. We're on YouTube. We're on Facebook. We got some new stuff today. All right, so here's the deal real quick before I get into showing you all this stuff is if you're on YouTube, look above me right there. We got the Release 65 and I reactivated for today the Matte Live 10. That guy right there. So All-Star members, you got the alert probably about an hour ago as far as the new stuff and it being on the website and to use the Matte Live 10 coupon code because we will, and it might not be today because I got a decent amount in the first shipment, but we will sell out of a good amount of these things, especially with the coupon code, and there's also quantity pricing as well on all of the new rolls, okay? So here's the deal. What I'm going to do is I'm going to run over here real quick. I'll bring you guys over as well. I'm going to show you what we actually have, okay? I want you guys to let me know what is your favorite. I'm going to answer some questions about it. We'll probably make a shirt today. I'm going to just press some sample things as well, just to give you some ideas and different tips and tricks for the pressing side of these, because there are some little tricks that you need. And then we will do hopefully a few giveaways as well. And I'm going to answer all those questions. But yes, the flash reflective is a little bit different than the blast reflect. Okay, so we have flash and we have blast. And I'll show you one of them that I really love because I was finally able to get some made for what I've really wanted. And it's a little bit, in my opinion, a little bit better color. Okay, so let me flip you guys over and let me get the Facebook questions going here real quick as well. Give me 1 second. Let's find Facebook here. What's up, Terry? Hopefully you're feeling better. What's up, Pilar? What's up, Patrice, Pattis, Alfonso? How are you? All right, I'm going to get the Facebook questions going so I can see them here. Beautiful. Got those going. Got YouTube going. We should be good to go. All right, so Facebook, I am going to move you guys over to here as well. There we go. And YouTube, let's move you guys over to the production view as well. And then we can answer some questions here. So YouTube, I got you guys over here. I got you down here so I can show you everything up close as well and show you all these colors. All right, so all of these are now heat transfer vinyls, okay? So everything for t-shirts, they can also be used with bling anything or HTV anything is what I would recommend for these. You'll see I actually have some on my table right here that is HTV anything, and you cannot even see the HTV anything around it, okay? So let's run through these colors first. First one we have, Ray Jones, you're an all-star, baby. Appreciate your support. First thing we got here is this one here. This one here is our white flash reflective, okay? White flash reflective. Got it? So the white flash reflective will be pretty similar to our blast reflect, okay? It's a little bit different material, still has the soft feel to it, all right? But it's a little bit less expensive as well, okay? Pressing wise, I'm going to show you a couple tricks with it. So this is the white flash reflective. This one here is the first one we've had of these. This is the black flash reflective. Okay, so with the black flash reflective, let me show you and give you guys an idea. Okay, so I made a couple of these color board or color swatches. And what you'll notice with the black flash, it's definitely a lot darker than the darkest one we've had before, which is the gunmetal. Okay, so it's going to give a lot more of a black on black look versus the gunmetal is kind of like a grayish, as many of you have seen. So can you guys, I know it's probably pretty difficult to tell, can you guys see the difference here of the gunmetal and the black flash? How the black flash is definitely a lot darker, a lot more of a black look to it. Let me know if you can. I'm not sure if it's hard for you guys to see on the screen here. So this is going to give you more of a black on black look, okay? Awesome. I'm seeing a lot of you saying yes, definitely. Yes, it definitely has a matte finish. But now, one thing you want to remember is with the black flash, okay, the darker it is, the less reflect it's going to be able to give. So it still definitely has a reflective characteristic on it, but it's not going to be obviously as much reflective as the white and the stone and so on. Got it? Sweet. Okay, so that's our black flash, white flash. Now the midnight rainbow is a little bit different as well. Okay, the midnight rainbow is going to be very similar to, for example, the black rainbow, which is here, okay? However, one thing that the midnight rainbow will do, and let me see if I can grab my phone here to give a little bit of a light. The midnight rainbow will give a little bit more of the rainbow look, even without looking through. So can you guys see? And let me know if you can see. Can you guys see once that hits it there? How it gives, even without the screen, without looking through the phone screen, it gives more of the rainbow look. Just when that light hits it right. Now, as soon as, and let me show you here, it also has kind of a different look to it. It has more of a rainbow. But it also, and let me get this here, let me get the flash going here. It has a different type of rainbow look to it as well. So when you look on my screen here, at the two of them, oh, sorry. And let me actually fold this like this, because this is where it looks really cool. So the midnight rainbow, black rainbow, the color kind of stays in the same area for the rainbow look. Okay, you can see it's the green, the pink, the yellow, the blue, and it kind of stays in that spot. The midnight rainbow, it actually changes as you move it around. So from there you get a real yellow, now you get a blue, now you get a pink, and so on. So, oh, sorry, Facebook. You guys weren't able to see that. Can you guys see how it has a little bit of a different look to it? So a lot of people have asked, will it, because sometimes on the black rainbow, if you're just wearing it and you're not looking at it through the film on a lens, like I was doing there, you can't really see the rainbow that much. The midnight rainbow, you can see it more. okay? So you can see it more than the other ones. So it still isn't going to flash as much as looking at it through the screen, okay? So don't assume that just because of light, but I'm telling you, Lorene was wearing one at night, and just when she was walking with just regular lights hitting it, I put the black rainbow and the flash rainbow on the same, and you could definitely see the midnight flash rainbow a lot more without looking through a screen, okay? Always going to look the best looking through the screen, though. So, next thing we have. This one, like I said, is the black flash. So these are all the flash reflectives. Now let's move on to these guys here. Many of you know these already, right? Oh, by the way, yes, the reflectives are less expensive too. So the midnight rainbow, the black, and the white are less expensive than our other ColorSpark reflectives. So here's the thing. These here, we have, many of you have seen these and have them already in the craft vinyl versions of kind of the color changing opals. These are, and the ones we have so far, we have the peacock. So exact same look as the peacock craft vinyl, okay? We have the peacock, we have the paradise, we have the lemonade, and we have the unicorn. Okay, so I did some samples of those too, of course. Here is, I'll kind of fold them this way so you can kind of see them a little bit better. There's the peacock. You can see as it hits the lights and changes the different colors. Then we have our lemonade that gets your pinks and your yellows. Then we have the paradise. And then we have the unicorn. So again, all of these heat transfer vinyls, yes, they're all heat transfer vinyls. So a lot of you guys are looking at this and you're like, oh, Matt, you released these things like 3 months ago, right? These are all heat transfer vinyls for t-shirts. Much easier than foil, yes. And honestly, VUI, a better look because it gets that kind of color change in there as well. All right, now, next one, and we're going to get definitely more colors of these because I'm loving these. These here are our soft metallics, okay? So, as you know, a lot of metallics, of the different metallic heat transfer vinyls, can be kind of a lot thicker, right? And the thicker ones are always, they just don't feel great on a shirt. These are our soft metallics. So it almost has, and I'm not sure if you guys can tell from the video here, I'll bring you guys, here, Facebook, let me move you down a little bit closer to YouTube's view so you guys can both see the same thing. There we go. Can you guys see at all kind of the matte look to it? But it's got the matte look to it, but then obviously the metallic look to it as well. So right now we have the Calypso blue and the rose gold, but we will be getting about 6 to 8 more colors in the soft metallic as well. So these are the two that are good to go right now. All right? And then we have our Halloween right now, right? You still got time. We have our ColorSpark glow in the dark. So for the glow in the dark, I will show you, and on the website you'll see them, okay? I'll show you how awesome they look. Let me actually bring you over here. Facebook, I'm going to bring you over so you can see the screen here. YouTube, I'm going to switch you back to my screen camera and show you guys this. So, for this here, I have a kind of little video on it. All right, so you're going to come over here and you're going to see our TRW reflect. Okay, we got our ColorSpark reflect, we got the holographic, we got the metallic, we got the glitter. So if I just typed in also glow, there's our glow in the dark. Okay, so with the glow in the dark here, this is a 5-foot roll of it. Okay, 5-foot roll. But let me just show you a little sample that I did. And this is the shirt that you see right here. But this kind of gives you an idea. I just basically, 10 minutes ago, went into the room, turned off the lights, and you can see with the lights on and the lights off how awesome it looks. So there it is with the lights on. As soon as you flip them off, now you get this bright green look. Everybody see that okay? Sweet. Pressing temp, and I'm going to run through some of the pressing on them now to give you some different tips and stuff. Okay? Yeah, that looks sweet, doesn't it? And I honestly, I really do like the glow in the dark. It's awesome. But for me at least, okay, I still prefer the reflective. So let me show you a few different ones here. So this is that shirt here. Okay, oh, let me flip my screen back, sorry. I got you, YouTube. The opal, yes, that's a great question. Heidi, the opal definitely feels more like a holographic feel. A little, I would say a little bit softer, because holographic, as you know, gets real. I would say it's definitely softer than the holographic, but feels similar to a holographic. And a little bit thinner. A little bit thinner, but that's a good kind of comparison as far as a holographic. Alright, so this is the glow here, and the glow again, the glow has a super soft feel to it. The glow actually has a feel very similar to the reflectives. Nicole, great question. With these, so when you're pressing them, you never have to worry about them scratching because obviously a heat transfer vinyl has the protective layer on top. And then you press it and release. So you don't need to worry about that scratching anyway, but these here, no. You can hear me scratching on top of it. And you can see that didn't put any scratches on it. So it's definitely got almost like it feels almost like a film over top of it that protects it from scratching like the craft vinyls do. I think, and I haven't done it yet, but I think these opals would look awesome in the baby bling as well. All right, next one we got. This is just to give you an example of kind of more of the black on black look. I was doing a test. I always use my little Cubby logo as a test. This one here, let me move all of these over to here. I'm going to switch spots here for you guys. This one here, again, let me turn off these lights just to make it a little bit darker, just to see if, again, I can show you. Okay, can you guys see it right there? Like, you're not looking through my screen, but can you guys see how you can see the rainbow a lot more? Oh, especially on Facebook, right? Facebook, see how just when the light's hitting it and not using the screen? And let me get you guys a little bit. So when the darker it is out, the more you'll see it. But see how you can see the rainbow already? Now, obviously, and I'll show you guys Facebook, when an actual light is shining on it, then it gets the super rainbow look to it. Okay? And I'll show you guys as well. Let me show you YouTube. Just for those of you who haven't seen it before. So when the light's actually shining on it, now you're going to get much more of the rainbow look. Alright? Alright, any questions on those before we get into, oh yes, so the other question, can you layer? I did right here. I layered the midnight rainbow. Let me zoom you guys back out, Facebook. Here I layered the midnight rainbow on just the white flash reflective. So I did layer those two right there. Turned out awesome. This one I just made last night. This one I love. So this is for, Madison has her first football game tonight, cheering. So this is Dad's shirt. I'm very minimal when it comes to shirts. I like basic designs. I like small front chest designs, just my preference. As you see, most of the shirts that I wear. So this is actually, and this is where you can see a huge difference, right? This is where you can see a huge difference. This is the gunmetal, all right? This one here is the gunmetal, and that's the black flash reflective. See how much of a difference you can see between it now? So this black is the flash reflective. And I love this one because it really shows you on a white shirt how much of a difference there is in the color of it, right? And I'm sure you guys can see it really good there. And obviously, as soon as the light hits this thing just freaking shines. And I'll do it with just the regular light first. Can you guys see it with just the regular light there? Show you guys there. See when that light hits it? Now, as soon as, and it's pretty cool actually, check this out. As soon as I go into the camera mode with it, and I have the light on. Here, let me clean the lens here. There we go. Check that out. So, of course, the black, see how the black gives kind of obviously a lot duller when it comes to the reflective characteristic on it. Oh, this shirt's going to be sweet. I'll wear this shirt to the game tonight, and all the different dads will be asking me where I got this shirt. Especially when you're walking with football. It's awesome with football lights because, yes, they're all available on the site now, Nicole. Make sure to use the coupon code. I guess it's down below me right here, kind of in my screen. I didn't adjust that very well, did I? Make sure to use the Matt Live coupon code. Let's see if I can move that down a little bit. Maybe that's better. Okay. All right. So I'm going to press a couple of them just onto a sample shirt, just for a nothing shirt, just to be able to kind of give you guys an idea of some of the different tricks when you're pressing them. Damn it, I forgot to turn on the press. So we got about 10 minutes of talking here. Right? Well, if we're going to do that, why don't we make a design? As the press is heating up, let's make a design. I'm going to make a face mask design with glow in the dark. Let's do that first. We'll pull out from one of the packs. And then we're going to do a... I had a request for a Witch Please design using some fonts, okay? So let's do that. Oh, did you say it? Damn it, some of you did say turn on the press, and I just didn't see it. All right, let me flip around here. So, real quick, you guys let me know, of all of these different colors, what is your favorite color on all of the new ColorSpark heat transfer vinyls? What's your favorite? Is it the opals? Is it the glow in the dark? Is it the flash reflective? Is it the soft metallic? Let me know what your favorite is. And I'm trying to see okay, so real quick, it looks like we don't have the glow up here yet. So to find the glow in the dark, just search the word glow and you'll see ColorSpark glow. Okay? Just search the word glow, just type in glow, and you'll see it right here for the 5-foot roll. And let me message Seth real quick and let him know we need to update that. Give me 1 second. I'm trying to make it easier for you guys. All right, see what he says. So what do we got? We got opals, flash and soft metallic, flash, the black flash, soft metallic, calypso blue, opals and midnight black rainbow. When weeding sign vinyl using the Flutter script, weed the lettering backwards. Flash is the best. Yes, Matt. Reverse weeding is definitely the best. I bought some glow in the... No, you're good with that, VY. It's a very similar glow in the dark, okay? So the Caesar Easy Weed glow in the dark is a very similar glow in the dark. The benefit of, honestly, the benefit of the ColorSpark is a little bit less expensive. Both great materials, though. What is the benefit of using the opal versus holographic? Renee, just a completely different look. 100% different look than a holographic. Just because you're going to hit all those different colors, pinks and yellows and so on, where holographic kind of has more of those little dots in most of them. All right, so what I'm going to do... Oh, does anybody here know the other super special that I haven't even announced yet? Oh, unless Bobby put it... I think Bobby might have put it in the email, though. Does anybody else know the super special that's going on today? And the only reason I did it, we had a lot of requests for it. We did this one about 4 or 5 months ago, and we've had a ton of requests to do it again. Under flash, okay, he said he's seeing glow under flash reflective. Let me see if I see it. Oh, I'm not seeing any of them, that's why. Okay, so what I gotta probably do, close down and reopen. You guys may see it. Okay, let me see here. Are you guys seeing the... Let me know if you guys can see them. Are you guys seeing the categories? He said he has them. Oh, I see. I see why. Let me know if you can see them. When you go to vinyl foil, can you see the ColorSpark HTVs? I probably just need to clear my browsing history. Yes, you can. Okay, so just clear your history. I'm going to go clear browsing data, clear data. And let's try and refresh here. There they all are. Okay, as soon as I clear my data, I'm good. Okay, so where you'll see them is right here. ColorSpark Flash Reflective, ColorSpark Glow, Opal, Reflect HTV, and then Soft Metallic. Got it? Sweet. All right, so font pack. Yes, you guys got it. This font pack is the one that I just released. This was the most popular font pack that we've ever done when we released it for the super special about 4 or 5 months ago. Okay, 4 or 5 months ago. Lisa, use TRW release 65 and it'll be 65% off instead of 50. So this font pack here is True Type fonts, but it has fonts that you guys see me use all the time. The Game Day font. It's got the Spooky font. It's got the Ooze font. It's got the Halloween font. It's got the Twirly font. The College font. The Multi-Deck font. The Superscript 1, Superscript 2, Superscript 3. So this one has 19 different, and a lot of them are the different superscript fonts. So what did it come out to, Eric? Like 50 bucks or so? 53 bucks? So like I said, we did this back in, May. Was it around May? Yeah, probably around May, about 4 months ago. Okay, but obviously we have a lot of new people since then, and we've had a bunch of, this is basically the #1 request that we've had for doing one of the super specials. So it's $155, normally $280, and it is 65% off of that. Got it? $54.25 with $2.86 per font. Okay, and I'm going to use one of those fonts now. So let's head over here and let's go with, I'm just going to type out which, and I'm going to use, now this one is a brand new font, and it is not in that pack. This is the Halloween Flutter font. Okay? Leave a mark in the vinyl. Glow's a little fragile. It depends, Christine. I'm going to press them all here to show you, because we'll do a quick little mask. So this one here, we're going to go which please. And I'm going to do a mixture. I want to try this just to see if it works. I'm going to try to do a, and I've never tried this before. I'm going to try to do a, maybe a glow and a opal heat transfer vinyl mix. You want to try that? Let's try it. Let's try it. So, Halloween Flutter. I got witch, I got the candy corn, I got the hand coming out there. I'm going to see what other teas I have. So I'm going to come over to my teas. Well, I kind of like that one with the spider. Let's see what other C's I have. I have the C with the corn. I have the C with the hand. Ooh, I don't really know. Maybe we go hand there. And see how I'm just changing them around? I kind of like the broom. It almost looks like the broom's going up to hit the hand. Cynthia, appreciate your support, Little League member. So I'm going to go with maybe that. I kind of like the look of this. So here's now this you can do in Design Space with the character mapping, and then you can do it in Silhouette Studio as well, okay? But in the Wizard, it's obviously a whole lot easier. So I'm going to break this apart, and now I'm going to find my spot. So here's one thing I want to show you. As I kind of move these around, okay, and I'll move this one over to here a little bit. Maybe I'll connect that a tiny bit there. So we have the witch part of our design here, okay? And I don't want that going into there, so we're gonna go here and here. Now what I can do is, see this spider right here? See how it's knocked out of the T? What if I want to knock it out of this part a little bit as well? And I'll just change the color so you can see it. So the spider's pink, okay? Now, what I'm going to do is I'm just going to come down to my magic boundary in the bottom right side here. I'm going to do a 0.03 contour and remove shapes behind. So let's get this to a decent size. Let's go about, I don't know, 9.8 inches or so. And let's see, I got to go a little bit more because I want it to kind of match that. So let's go 0.06. And then magic boundary, and then it knocks that out. And I would probably just get rid of that little piece there. So now I have my spider like that. So the spider's kind of all by itself, okay? Then we got this. I'm fine with the C going into the brush, but let's just see, into the broom, but let's see what it's like if I do a boundary on that. I'm fine with it kind of blending in. I think only reason I mainly did this one is to make it so the spider didn't lose a leg, right? So let's see on my W, I'm going to keep it outside of that area. And I would say we're pretty good with this. So let's take this here, and I'm going to go ahead and weld it together. There's my witch part of the design. Now for the please, I'm going to use a font out of that TrueType Font Pack Volume 13. So I'm going to type out please here, and I'm just going to use my ooze font. So with my ooze font, and I'm going to go uppercase, it just gives kind of a, almost like a bloody type ooze look to it, just something different. I want this witch part to kind of knock out some of this please, okay? Because I want the witch to be the most prominent part of the design. So, check this out. Lloyd's Creations, yeah, yes. That's a good one. So, let me send this to the back. And I'm going to take my design here and let's do another magic boundary here. So if I just hit magic boundary, see how it knocked out that area right there? But I can obviously still read please, okay? So I'm going to do the witch. Like I said, I think we'll do the, do you want to do the witch in the, maybe the Paradise Opal, or do you want witch to be in the glow in the dark? Let me know. I'm thinking witch maybe in glow in the dark. And then we'll do the please in the opal. I think so. Yeah, let's try that. So, and then this little spot right here, I'm just going to get rid of that. We don't even want to deal with that. So, width-wise, we are at 9.6 inches. I'm going to go about 9.9 inches. I'm going to make this a decent sized design, okay? Yeah, we're going to do witch in the glow in the dark. So, here we go. Highlight my design. I'm going to go templates, and I'm going to do vinyl overcut. And there's my two cuts there, okay? And then the please, this is pretty detailed. This is what we're going to do in the Paradise. And it's going to be a little bit thicker font as well. So, for this here, 4.85 by 10.4, what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to rotate this and I'm going to cut two of them. So I'm going to go to Launch and cut Plot CM4. The glow does weed nice, doesn't it, Christy? And let's go ahead and add a second one there. And let's bring this in a little bit. I don't need that. And actually, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to take out, you don't always have to have the weed box. I'm going to take the weed box out of this one. Highlight that, and I'm 8.85. That looks good. So let's go ahead and launch and cut Plot CM4. Now, Facebook, I'm going to bring you guys over here to the Graph Tech. YouTube, let me get your other screen over here to the Graph Tech. I see you working, Nicole. I know what you guys are up to now with this whole live stuff. I'm on to your reindeer games. All right, let's see here. Okay, so one thing with the glow in the dark, and I already took it off, okay? One thing with the glow in the dark is it will come with a kind of yellow carrier sheet on the inside. It just protects it, okay? So just so you know, once you get this, it will have a little yellow carrier sheet, and you'll see it. It's literally bright yellow. Just so you know. So force-wise, just don't, kind of go with what I'm using, but don't really, again, because I am using my old 45-degree blade. So with this old 45-degree blade that's getting close to 2 years now, I always have to bump my pressure up, probably about 2 or 3. Okay, probably about 2 or 3. I see you working, Karen. So let me flip around here, and I just came over to, and I'm going to cut this at, just to be safe, I'm going to cut it at a force of 20, even though I'm probably normally going to cut this at a force of about 16 or so. And the biggest thing when you cut it at more force is just to make sure it's not cutting through, okay? So, because I'm using a Graph Tech, I can cheat a little. And all of you who have a Graph Tech, you can cheat a little bit when it comes to the cutting side of it. And the reason why is if you notice that it's cutting through right away, you can actually pause it, change your cut setting mid-cut to make sure it doesn't cut through all the way. I'm assuming, I talk about this a lot, I'm assuming most of you know about that, correct? How you can pause the cut, mid-cut, and change your cut settings. Does everybody here know about that? And Facebook, let me get you guys back on here because my Facebook froze up here. There we go. Gotcha, Facebook. What's up, Jewel? What's up, Mary? What's up, Janeska? How are you? Khaki, what's going on? What's up, Trina? How are you? Ronette, what's going on? Nancy does it quite a bit. Heck yeah. Terry, that's freaking amazing. Congratulations. We will. That one I actually have somebody that I am giving it to, but I'm sure I'll probably be making another one here soon and we'll do a giveaway. I got a bunch of cup giveaways coming up. The pause on the Graph Tech is honestly one of my favorite features because as many of you know, when you have a vinyl cutter that you cannot change the settings mid-cut, you run into, and I'm trying to find my scissors here. Oh, here they are. You're going to run into, if you start a big cut and it cuts through or it's not cutting enough, you ruin a lot of vinyl, right? You cannot do it on the Cameo, no. You can't do it on the Cameo, you can't do it on the Cricut, you can't do it on the Roland, unfortunately. I did mirror this, right? Andrea, right? Tone on Tone's my favorite. Yes, I started editing the ribbon cup video. I'm hoping I'll have it up this weekend. The editing part, honestly, is what takes the longest. Black, let me know. Can you do it? If you can, honestly, I don't know if I don't know that you can. So if you can, please share. Please share. If you're in mid-cut with a Cameo, can you pause the Cameo and change your cut settings? Now, what you could do, I guess, with the Cameo is you could pause it, take the blade out, and adjust the blade. Is that what you're saying? From the machine directly. So you're just adjusting the blade? Is that correct? Because you can't necessarily, can you necessarily adjust the pressure and go from like a 20 to a 30 and so on? Oh man, I was wondering what took this so long to cut. I cut freaking 4 of them. Looks like I'm gonna have to give away a shirt. I did cut 4 of them. Man, good thing I had enough material. I've changed blades. Yeah, if anybody does know that you can do it with a Cameo, please share. If you can change the pressure, because it looks like a lot of people here are saying, or a few people here are saying that you can. So if you can, please share. If it's something other than just changing the blade setting. I'm talking like on the fly, change it from, maybe change your speed, change your pressure, everything. Like mid-cut, right after you hit pause. That's what I'm looking to do. We can probably make a couple. I am, Jennifer. I am on to their reindeer games. I got you guys figured out. All right. Karma, I see you working. I did. You know what, Renee? I actually was doing a cut earlier, and yeah, my 45-degree blade still. Even on this cut, I probably should have gone a tiny bit more pressure. Just because of my old blade. Because I can see it's trying to hit a little bit of the edge, but not bad. I should be fine with this weeding. And what I like to do a lot is, if you can, when you come to smaller parts, I like to just kind of rip off the bottom. So I'm just seeing where my cut goes here. So you can see the weeding with the glow is super easy. It's just a matter if obviously you had enough pressure to actually cut it, which it's pulling up super easy. We're good. I thought when I pulled that first edge, it was going to be a tiny bit off. So the only thing different with the glow here is that you have to be a little bit careful with is it doesn't have a sticky backing, okay? So it doesn't have a sticky carrier sheet. So when you don't have a sticky carrier sheet, you just want to be more careful, because if you pull something up, it definitely is more difficult to get it back into place, because it isn't just like putting it back on a sticker. Does that make sense? On Cameo, change force and speed from the sign panel. I do it lots. Awesome, Blacks. I'll look into that as well. Thanks for the info. All right, so what did we say we were going to do? Opal? And we can make 2 shirts if we need to. Maybe we do one. Let's see. Glow in the dark. What do you think glow in the dark and rose gold would look like? We could maybe do another one with the please and the rose gold. Let's do the first one either way. We're going to do the first one with the paradise. I'm with older Cameo 2. It's hardwired to the computer and change settings on the fly. Sweet. Awesome. That's awesome to hear, because that will make it a lot easier for a lot of you. All I'm doing right now is my table. I had to pull it off the wall a little bit the other day, so I just don't want my roll to roll back behind onto the ground. So I just put that little roll back there to kind of hide it, protect it. All right, so the opal is 12 inches wide. Let's go here. And this is the paradise that I'm cutting now. So this is going to be a little bit of a detailed design. And I'm sorry, Facebook, I had you guys all hidden down there. This is going to be a little bit of a detailed design here, the please part of this design. So I'm going to come back over here. I'm going to go to my please. It is 9 inches wide. I'm going to do 2 of them, but I'm going to take it off of 2 cuts, okay? The Bluetooth doesn't allow it, is what Betty's saying. Okay, on the Cameo, I stopped using the auto blade settings. I set the auto blade def manually, and then select ratchet blade, and then set the force. Yeah, that's what I do, Michael. Because I just use our clean cut blade. I never use the auto blade. All right, so my force on this, again, I'm going to start hot. I'm going to start a little bit higher, and then I can always adjust from there. So if I see that I'm cutting through or cutting too much off the start, then I'll adjust it. If not, looks like I might be a little bit much, but we're definitely not cutting through, so I think we'll be all right. Yeah, I'm going to do a mask as well. I'm just going to pull a mask from we'll pull a mask from one of our mask packs. And I'll do it with our little mask kind of platen that we made. All right, so as that's going, well, we already have the glow. We're heated up to 300 degrees. I have this shirt here. So we'll use this Bella canvas. I'm just going to drop this over on the press while that's cutting, and then we'll come back and weed that. Oh, I'm cutting 2 of them, that's right. Is the gunmetal? No, this is actually the black rainbow. That's actually the black rainbow there. And you can't really see a whole lot of the rainbow off the start until you release that liner. So this is the flash black, and this is the flash midnight rainbow. It's going to be hard for me to keep these things separated. Midnight rainbow, a little bit more of a gray look to it. And then this is the black flash reflective. Yeah, you can. This right here, both of these are reflectives. Both those are reflectives. So you can definitely use the reflective heat transfer vinyl with HTV anything. And I'll show you guys here, Facebook. Let me see if I turn on the light. See how I get the reflective? Alright, that's done. Yes. Let's trim this off. Let's get this weeded. So let's move you guys down here so you can see the weeding. And I'm going to save this edge because I could easily use this for a custom name or something, right? And let's weed this baby up. Now again, this is a little bit of a detailed design with all of these inside areas, right? And these little, look at that little thin spot right there. Just weeding up nicely there. There we go. And let's hit all these inside areas. Let me see, Facebook. Facebook's comments aren't staying updated. There we go. So I'm just going to weed one of them right now. And let's go here. Can you guys see it okay? I'm just kind of pulling it around in a circle. Just to hit. And the reason why I like to kind of weed around like this is to hit all the different angles. I'm always looking for kind of the inside cavities to get as much as I can off the start, and then you go back and pick up the rest. Can we use this HTV with HTV anything? Yes, you can, but honestly, if you're going to use the opals, I would recommend, to be less expensive, just to use the opal craft vinyl, right? Because then you won't have to use heat transfer vinyl, which is always a little more expensive, and then you would also need HTV anything or bling anything, right? So the most cost-effective way to make a sticker or decal would obviously be just use the ColorSpark craft vinyl with the opals. Because it's literally the exact same color, just in an adhesive vinyl. So I'm not sure if you can see really these little spots, but these are pretty small, and you can see how it's just weeding super easy. Get this pulled here. So when you choose this font, you just got to know you got a little bit of extra work on the weeding side of it. Yeah, I knocked out a couple little spots on this, correct. Because I have it kind of going into the witch part of the design. And honestly, I guess the biggest thing I'm wondering right now, because I haven't done it before, is I got to think which one I'm going to press first. If I'm going to press the glow first, or if I'm going to press the opal first. I'm thinking the opal will have a little bit more issues with multiple presses. So, and I'm thinking the glow should be okay with that. So I'm thinking I'll press the glow first and then the opal second, because we're not layering anything anyway, so that doesn't matter. Because we did that magic boundary, right? Oh, is Bobby having some technical difficulties? Yeah, there's some small little spots in this ooze design. But again, they're all weeding nice. It's just a matter of getting them all. And can you guys see? It is really easy to see. Can you guys see the cut lines? It is really easy to see the cut lines. So you don't need any type of light board or anything for this. Get that guy there. last one here. There we go. All right, let's trim this. And I'm just going here and doing this just because I know that the glow in the dark is kind of right around that area. All right, let's move you over here. Yeah, no need for the light board with these materials. However, with your sign vinyls, the light board definitely does help, right? All right, good to go there, good to go there. Let's grab my two. So, like I said, I might want to press the glow in the dark first. So if I did that, the issue is where do I put this please part of the design, right? Because I need to make sure that the second part of my design is the right height. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to get this part lined up. I got which there. And watch this. If I bring this down a little bit, okay, and I didn't touch it, but just getting a little bit of heat to it's a little trick for you guys. Do you see how it was really rolled up? It'll kind of get it a little bit heated up and it kind of sits it down a little bit more. And then this is going to end up going right about there. Okay, so I'm good with that. So let's go here. I'm looking at where my armpits are. That looks good there. This should be good here. Okay, so we're going with the which part of our design first. All of our inside cavities are all good there. And let's go ahead and press this. Don't need a cover sheet for this. And I'm going for the full time and temp. Now, with the glow, what you want to do is just kind of go over it a little bit with the shirt. And then when you peel, you can just kind of roll it off. And our glow part is done. Super easy. I was at 300 to 305 degrees with medium pressure, and I went for 8 seconds. Okay? So now I'm going to come back and line up the please part of the design. So that looks good there. I'm getting it up into my design a little bit, just where I had it knocked out. That looks good to me. Now I'm going to go ahead and cover this up and press, and I'm at same temperature, about 300 to 305 degrees for about 8 seconds. And again with this, I'm going to come over here. Just let it cool down a little bit. And then we'll just kind of roll our edge off of here as well. Beautiful. All right, let's bring this over and show you what we got going on here. Oh, this looks sweet. Look at it from right there. Just that right there looks sweet. Hold on. Can you guys see that, Facebook? Just the different colors with the, here, let me show you guys here, YouTube. Just the different colors of the paradise right there. How it's hitting all those different colors. It gets those greens, and then the reason why I chose the paradise is you get a lot of oranges in the paradise as well. But let me come over here and I'll show you guys a better view of it. Yeah, this looks pretty cool. Oh yeah, there you can really see You can really see the oranges. Look at that. But then you see kind of the blues and the greens and the yellows. And then obviously in the dark, you're just going to get a straight glow in the dark from the witch part of the design. And let me see if I can make it dark enough in here to where you can at least see it a little bit. Hold on. I want to try it. Let me turn off these lights. Turn off these lights here. I got a lot of lights to turn off. Turn off this light here. And these lights here. And my Facebook light here. Yeah, you can see it. I mean, it's still pretty light in here, right? But can you guys see just with that the difference of the glow already starting to pop? That's a different combination, right? I honestly, completely different look with this. Completely different look with the glow in the dark and then the opal. I think it looks pretty sweet. And that glow, when it's dark, dark, looks freaking awesome. All right, let me turn back on the airport here. Good to go. I like it. I like it. Completely different look. And then when it's not dark and the glow isn't doing anything, it just looks like a white. Yes, this color is the Paradise. And most of you who have the sign vinyl, it's going to look just like the sign vinyl. So those of you who are wondering what colors it changes and stuff, it's going to look just like the sign vinyl. Okay? And actually, the question earlier was a holographic. It definitely has a softer feel, not as thick as the holographic. Definitely not as thick as the holographic. All right, so now, what do we want to go with this one? Let's do a face mask. I'm going to pull a face mask out of one of our face mask packs. Let me get you guys back over here, back over to our screen. Facebook is on our screen. I got to save this design because I'm sure you guys are going to want it for the free design of the day, right? So, free design, which please. We will get that ready for the free design for you guys. Probably, it'll probably be tomorrow or Saturday for this free design, all right? And I want to now, let me find out where this mask pack is. So, I want to pull a mask design from just our vector mask pack. This one here, Halloween vector mask pack. Okay, so let me see if I can find that. Halloween vector mask pack. There's my sign. How many of you guys have this one already? I know a lot of you do. We need to go into what's up, Matt? All right, give me a second. Let me find one of these. All right, we're going in public documents. And I'm going to pull the mask pack. And I think this one The font, the Please font is the Ooze font, and that's the one that is in this special right here. Okay, so the special that we have going on, 65% off of this. I think you guys were saying it's about $53. You get all 19 fonts. The Ooze font is in there. The Halloween font's in there. The Superscript 1, 2, and 3 font is in there. The Twirly font's in there. Halloween Flutter is a newer font. It is not in this brand new one. Okay, so the witch part of the design was the Halloween Flutter, and you'll just see that on the website if you search Halloween. Okay, all right, give me 1 second, and I am trying to find this mask pack. I might just have to download it quick from the site. Yeah, let's do that. That's going to be easier. All right, shoot me some questions as I'm doing this real quick. Yeah, the product description will tell you. So all of these heat transfer vinyls are going to work on your cottons. They're going to work on your poly. They're going to work on your poly cotton blends as well. The Ooze font's sweet. Yeah, you can use it for a lot of different things. Honestly, the biggest downfall to the Ooze font is just you got all those little inside areas, but that's what actually adds a lot of the kind of characteristics of the font, right? Halloween mask. And that one is called, let me see which that one's called. And you'll see it, the one that I'm going to use right here, you'll see it on the main site right here. Let me just copy this to find it. There we go. And that'll be 65% off, yes. You can't layer the rhinestones on top of it. You can accent it with rhinestones. You don't want to put rhinestones directly on top of, let's say, the opal HTVs. You could probably get away with it, and I'll do some testing on it with the Flash Reflex because they kind of have that almost like a suede-y feel to it. So you could probably get away with it on those. All right, which one do you want to do? And let me show them, let me bring them in here so I can show you guys which ones. So we will probably do either a glow-in-the-dark or a midnight rainbow, okay? And the ones that we have are, let me move it over here to show you. These right here. We got the resting witch face, we got just the boo design, we got Happy Halloween, we got the kind of vampire look, the Frankenstein look, kind of the stitched up face. We just got a big spider if you just want to have a spider. The pumpkin face. What do you think? I would say, do you want to see that? I would try. That's what I was actually just thinking, Christy. What if we did the midnight rainbow and the glow? Let's try that. Let's try that maybe on, which one? On the boo? Resting Witch. I'm seeing Resting Witch and Boo. We did the Resting Witch and Rhinestone, so let's just do a basic one. Let's just do a Boo for this one, okay? So if I wanted to do this in multiple colors, because it's welded together already, maybe I want the, we're going to go Midnight Rainbow. So maybe I'll go the Boo in the Midnight Rainbow, and then I'll go with the Explanation Point in the Bat and the Glow in the Dark. Just to mix it up. So we'll go here, here, weld those together, and I can just get rid of this here. So these here we're going to do in the glow, so I'll make that like a silver, and these we're going to do in the midnight rainbow. Now, size-wise on the mask. Size-wise on the mask, we got, let's see what we got to work with here. And we measured it out the other day, but I'll just kind of show you guys how we do it. I just basically grab the mask here, flip this around, and I have 5.5 inches wide and about 4.5 inches tall, okay? And I'm going to go a decent amount. I want to make it a good size, so I'm going to go maybe 4.75 by 3. I think that'll be a pretty good size. And you know what I'll also do? Check this out. I'm also going to, let's do this, yeah. Just to show you can do a lot of different things. I'm going to come back to my downloads here, and I'm going to bring in this here. So let me find out where it went, this guy. I'm just going to bring in the spider. And we're just going to have the spider kind of coming off the boo down here as well. Just to add a little something extra to it. And that's about 1 inch. And we'll do that in the glow as well. So all of these, did we say that? Do you want the boo to be glow or the text? Why don't we do the boo in the glow in the dark, and then the bat, the spider, and the midnight rainbow. Yeah, that way boo will kind of shine even more, even if a light's not hitting it. And what's cool about this design and what will happen is it's going to be a mixture of both, right? So let's go to templates, and let's go, did I group my pink together? Yep, let's go vinyl overcut. It's going to color separate it and mirror it. And then we said boo is going to be glow in the dark. So let's flip back over to our machine over here. Get you guys there, Facebook. Let's get you guys over here, YouTube. Let's flip you around to the production. Yeah, we're doing boo and the glow in the dark. Definitely. Good to go with that. So boo is going to be our first one, and it's 4.6 inches wide. I'm going to take away the weed box, and because the glow is 10 inches, I'm going to cut 2 of them. Launch, cut plot CM4, and 1 cut. Perfect. And let's grab, ooh, I guess my question is, do I have, yeah, I got plenty. I was worried if I had enough glow in the dark left. But it looks like I do. I just put a little hole in that. So let's take our paradise out of here, and let's put our glow in the dark back in. I've seen a couple people ask for the coupon code. The coupon code will be good for 24 hours. So the 10% off code, we ran this a couple days earlier on Monday, this past weekend, and then it went off. But the coupon code for 10% off all the vinyls, okay, that will run for 24 hours. So it'll probably end around, I would say, 4 o'clock or so tomorrow. So good to go with this. I'm just going to move down a tiny bit so I don't hit that cut mark that I hit. And I'm still running this at, right now, a force of 20. Yes, it's the Matte Live 10, and you'll see it at the top of the screen. So we got that there, and then our second one, we said we were going to do the Midnight Rainbow. Yes, Suzanne, that's honestly what I was working on all last night. All of these new products are going to be in the Wizard 6.0. My goal, I talked about this the other night, my goal is by Black Friday. And I think that's pretty reasonable as far as me getting that done by Black Friday for the Wizard 6. But just to let you guys know, and the reason why it's taking so long, you guys are going to be there is no software out there like it for adding your own products into the wizard. Like, I know all of you guys, and you guys let me know. The wizard is pretty cool how you can show your customers mock-ups, right? And what they're going to look like. But it's always been in the past, we have to add all of those glitters and stuff. And this is the reason why it's been taking so long. We basically had to rewrite the entire software to be able to do this. Like literally a year's plus of just this part of it. And you are going to be able to, you can take any pattern you want. Maybe you make your own patterned heat transfer vinyl. You can have a pattern that's in your software, and you'll literally, in a matter of probably 10 seconds, be able to add it into the wizard with pricing and everything. It's going to be freaking sick. It is going to be, software-wise, game-changing to where every software out there is going to want to try to be able to do it. Can you guys see how much the rainbow's showing up right there? And not only will it be in there, you'll be able to add your own custom libraries and name them whatever you want. So if you don't want it to be named TRW Reflect, you can name it your business in Reflect. And you'll be able to add and change all of your pricing on all of the custom ones as well. I'm telling you, it's going to be crazy. All right, so the Midnight Rainbow is 12 inches wide. So I'm going to come back over here. Let's see what we got. 4.6. We got plenty of room. So I'm actually going to even keep the weed box in this one. Cut plot CM4. And let's go to copies 2. Add a little bit of a spacing there. I added a little bit of spacing because what I don't want to happen, whenever you're cutting weed boxes, always have a little bit of spacing between your weed boxes, because if you don't, especially those of you who use the Cricut and the Cameo and do double cuts, if you don't have any spacing and your weed box are layered right on top of each other on the one side, it actually cuts that one area 4 times, which will normally cut through your material and could ruin your cut. So always make sure there's a little bit of a spacing in between those 2 cuts. How many of you have had that happen to you before? Where you have 2 weed boxes, you do 2 cuts, but you do a double cut, and that one inside line where they're connecting, it actually hits that spot 4 times because it cuts this square twice, and then it cuts through your material and wastes your cut. I know it's happened because it's happened to me before. So I'm sure most of you at some point it's probably happened to, right? All right, let's go here. And let's go here. And let's get this thing weeded. So again, our glow in the dark. And always just be a little bit careful. Like I said, with the glow, especially for sharp corners, just to make sure. But you can see as I'm pulling this, and hopefully you guys can see, Facebook pretty far behind. Facebook's normally way ahead. But you can see I just pulled that there. All of that came off great. And let's get our inside areas here. Yes, all of the new materials are 5-foot rolls. So basically, and that's why you're seeing that it's obviously less expensive as well, because you're getting basically the 5-foot. So I'm pretty sure that as soon as you buy a second roll, it automatically starts discounting even more. Oh, Facebook is ahead? Okay, good. All right, there's our boot part of the design. Now let's get our Midnight Rainbow. Now the Midnight Rainbow does have a little bit of sticky backing, so it makes it even easier to weave. But I love how soft, and look at even those spider legs. Look at how easy those little spider legs weeded right there. Most people probably wouldn't save this. Midnight Rainbow, I could easily do custom name with HTV anything onto a tumbler with that right there and charge 10 bucks for it. So please make sure you're saving those, especially with the benefits of HTV anything. All right, let's press this thing. Heading over here. Come on over YouTube. Come on over Facebook. All right, good to go with that. Let me grab a mask. And I need to grab my little handy dandy. Let's see if I can get in here and get it. My little mask pressing pad. So, mask pressing pad good. I just trimmed it with a pair of scissors. Makes everything sit up high so you don't have to worry about any of these seams, right? And obviously you need to lighten up your pressure because it's a lot higher now. Drop that down. Pre-press is good. Now on this one, I think I'm going to do... Look what I did. 3. Okay, good. So I think I'm going to do, and here's the reason why. So it really doesn't matter on these two, okay? It really doesn't matter on these two which I press first. Again, no overlaps, but why would you guess that I'm going to press the glow-in-the-dark first? What would be your guess? And a lot of you might not guess it, okay? And I'm just going to put it down there to get rid of that little bit of a wrap on it. Just sets it down better. Why would you guess that I'm going to press this first if there's no real reasoning for it? Because honestly, I should probably press the explanation and everything first because I need to make sure that it all fits, right? Because I need to cheat the boo over to this side a little bit. I think that's going to look good right there. HTV anything work with the powder coated cup? It should. Products we love, probably better to score on my. Yes, I see a few of you. Hot peel versus cold peel. Okay, and they're both a warm to cool peel. Here's the reason why I'm doing it. Okay, and I see a couple of you said it. Because this has a sticky backing, a sticky carrier sheet, it's easy to line it back up after and it stay in place. Because the glow doesn't, I'm always worried that it's going to move because it's not sticking to the mask at all. Does that make sense to you guys? So I'm doing this one first because I got to be a little more precise with the second one to make sure that they don't layer on top of each other. So coming down here and press. So I always try to, on the second press, if there's one that has a sticky carrier and one that doesn't, I always try to. Karma, awesome. Yes, that's awesome. Glad you're loving it. So again, I'll just grab a shirt here just to help cool it down a little bit. And then we are going to just kind of roll that off. That looks amazing. And now we're going to come back with, we did a perfect job. This guy here got a little bit exposed. So I'm going to cover it. And I'm anxious on something right here I'm going to see. I want to see something on this one. Are you serious, Nancy? Already? Paradise Opal sold out? The heat transfer vinyl or the signed vinyl? All right, so now I'm going to roll this. Again, with the Midnight Rainbow, just get it to where it's, it doesn't necessarily need to be cold, okay? Just a little bit more of a cool. And then I can just roll this off. Oh man, that worked awesome. Man, I'm surprised that was that good. So look at this, check this out. A lot of you guys have run into this before, right? See, my carrier sheet was going through part of my boo part of the design right there. It actually didn't even leave marks. And then I always like to come back for a good little 2 to 3 second pre-press. Wow, the Paradise is sold out already. Holy cow. We do have some more coming in. But you know how with a lot of the thinner materials, when you have your carrier sheet cutting through your material and you press it after, right? And you press it after it leaves those lines. Look at that. Not one line going through that at all. Even though that carrier sheet was doing that. It's pretty sweet, huh? I wonder if that's pretty... You can see it. I was trying to see if I could see the glow. Okay, Facebook, you guys ready? Facebook will be able to see it easy. So let me try and do this so YouTube can see as well. And then I'll show you guys the view of regular too. So YouTube, you guys should now be able to see that. And let's go with this here, and then there you go. You guys see it? Oh, that looks sweet. And then again, let me turn off that light. Just grab a regular light, not through the screen, and see, can you guys see how you can still see the rainbow look? Even though it's not through the screen. And this is what a lot of you guys had questions on with the other one, right? Even though I'm not going through the screen, you can still, just with the light hitting it, see that rainbow look on it. That looks so awesome. And then when nothing's hitting it, then it's just a regular, almost white with a black tone on tone. But yes, for all of you Facebookers, you guys got the best view of that right there. Wonder if I can make it any darker. No. Look at that. Sweet. All right. I'm going to turn off the press. Let me actually show you guys. Let me show you what we did here today. And then I will show you all the coupon codes and everything else and see what we got. So, this design here, Boo design, is out of one of our mask packs. You'll see it on the website there. And I just added the spider to it as well. That is our ColorSpark Glow in the Dark, ColorSpark Midnight Flash Rainbow. This one here, we did in the glow in the dark, but then we also did the Paradise heat transfer vinyl. And you know where these look really awesome on like really thin fonts as well. All right, and then just to show you all of them, let me grab my samples here. So here is, and we didn't do a project with it today, but These are probably my favorite, these soft metallics. So we have the rose gold and the Calypso. Then we have, this again is our Midnight Rainbow, white flash, black flash. And I'll give you guys that view again if I can here. Give me a second. Get YouTube there, and once we hit, oh, sorry, flipped you guys the wrong way. Let's flip you back here. There we go. So these are all of the reflectives. Black flash, white flash, midnight rainbow. And then we have here all of the opals. We have the unicorn, the paradise, the lemonade, and the peacock. And then the glow in the dark. Oh, that's a good question, Angel. I am not sure. It is the 3-ply one, though. There's a couple different face masks. So the one you're looking for is the 3-ply, or at least the one that I used is the 3-ply. And they're a little bit more expensive, obviously. All right, so what we need to do now is I am going to run through our different, and like I said, free design will probably be coming probably either tomorrow or Saturday for the Witch Please design. And it'll be the free SVG down. Angel, if you shoot an email to info@therhinestoneworld.com, they can get that for you. And yes, I'll let you guys know as soon as we get some of the Paradise back in. And All-Star members will get first dibs again. Honestly, All-Star members probably bought up most of it, right? All right, so head over to the website here. Just to let you guys know what is new. What is new for today, okay? Number one, for any of you that are new to the website or new to our lives, go to Featured Design a Day Giveaway. And you will see the two that we did the other day. Remember on Monday's live? Yes, Andrea, those are all for heat transfer vinyl, but we also have them all in signed vinyl as well. Okay? So check this out. Remember the two masks that we made Monday night? And I promised you guys you will get those as free download files as well. There's the Centered 2020 rhinestone design. And there's the Kiss My Mask multi-deck rhinestone and heat transfer vinyl design. You know what? The Kiss My Mask could be pretty sweet with like a glow in the dark and then a crystal AB or something. Mix it up. So these are all free downloads right now. New one every day, as you guys know. And then let's head over to what else is new. Okay? We brought TrueType Font Pack 13 back again. Okay, and I will, after we do the giveaways, I'll kind of show you guys a couple things that it can do as well. Any of you that have questions as far as the TrueType Font Pack Volume 13. 19 different fonts. I think Eric and Alan said it was like $2.30 or something a font. But that Ooze font that I used for the Please part of the design, the Superscript font, the Twirly font, the Game Day font, I think it even has one of our, Let It Snow, the Snow font. So it's got a bunch of different ones in it. Okay, and you'll get 65% off of that price as well. Other new thing is, come down here, we just released this nursing mini pack as well. So, I'm a nurse, what's your superpower? We got the Trauma Queen, we got Scrub Life, Cold Hands, Warm Hearts, Nursing School Survivor, Nurses Call the Shots, Nurse Life, Love, Wife, Mom, Nurse, Nursing is a Work of Heart. So this is a brand new pack that we just released this afternoon, which is the best for tumblers. Andrea, it really depends. So for our rhinestone tumblers, we use heat transfer vinyl with HTV anything. Andrea, check out the YouTube channel, and I have a bunch of different tutorials showing you that stuff. Awesome, Kelly. So, nursing pack, just released, of course, discounted and 65% off. And I think that is pretty much, there's the Halloween super font. There's the mask pack that I used for this Boo design. And we have a rhinestone version of it as well. So we have 212 likes, which means we have 2 mini pack giveaways. And then I need to also give away this mask, which is, where did my mask go? And I'm thinking I got to give away the shirt too, right? Should we give away the shirt? That was a dumb question, wasn't it? Like you're really going to say, no, don't give away the shirt. So we'll give away the shirt as well. Let's do it. So we got a mask giveaway, a shirt giveaway, and 2 mini packs. Okay? Remember, when you're ordering the vinyl, use the code up top, MattLive10, for 10% off for the next 24 hours. And any of the design downloads, make sure to use TRW Release 65. Okay, and both of those coupon codes you'll see up top here on YouTube. All right, let's go. First thing we're doing is on YouTube, we're going to pick our 2 mini pack winners. Everybody get your comments in. And probably tomorrow, I forgot to tell you as well, we also have a new opal craft vinyl, adhesive vinyl. This is Sunset, and Sunset will probably be releasing tomorrow on the website. You're going to get a lot of yellows, kind of dark oranges, kind of greens and golds in the Sunset opal. So that's a brand new one that we've never had before. All right, here we go. 2 mini pack winners of choice. Picking our winner. Let me grab my phone to take a picture. We are picking our winner in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and go. There we go. We got Cynthia C. I was going to try and pronounce it. And I got Mitchell M. Cynthia C. and Mitchell M., 2 mini pack winners of choice. Shoot us an email, info@rhinestoneworld.com. Let us know what mini pack you want, and it is yours. You can get this mask mini pack if you want for free. All right, now I am picking the winner for the mask. Picking the winner for the mask right now. The mask will be shipped with you or for you with the next order. What's up, Mad Dog? The mask will be shipped with the next order that requires shipping on the website. Got it? Next order that requires shipping on the website for the mask. Pick that winner in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and go. Look at me. Look at you, Joe. Joe Gampa. Joe. Boo. Joe, you got yourself a glow-in-the-dark and midnight rainbow face mask. Joe, congratulations. And now we got to give away Which Please shirt. Giving that away now. Oh, sorry, let me switch my screen camera around. So the winner for the Which Please shirt, again, next order that requires shipping on the website. Just put in the custom notes that you won the Which Please shirt, and they will verify it and make sure that you are the winner. Our winner for the Which Please shirt is, I got Christy, congratulations, Christy. Christy Tinley. Christy, you got yourself a Witch Please glow in the dark and Paradise Opal Bella shirt. Christy, congratulations. Alrighty. Let's go. What kind of questions we got? Fire away with some questions. What you guys got for me? What's up, Khaki? What's up, Jewel? What's up, Connie? How are ya? What's up, Amelia on Facebook? How you guys doing? Evelyn, what's going on? All right. Does the glow-in-the-dark come in? We do have a glow-in-the-dark sign vinyl. Not ColorSpark yet, but we have the Easy PSV. So if you search on the website Glow, you will see right here, Caesar PSV Glow. And that's a glow-in-the-dark sign vinyl. Christy, you're very welcome. Thanks for coming. If you had to pick, would you get the Wizard or Graph Tech first? Ooh, that's a great question, Wendy. I guess, what do you struggle with most? Like, if you want to be able to create mock-ups, create order forms, create realistic mock-ups for your customers, design easier, create your own designs easier, make your own rhinestone designs. Like, if you struggle with the designing side of it and you want to do more of that, then I would say the Wizard Corel. If you're good with the designing part and you just need a faster cutter that cuts better, then I would say the Graph Tech. So honestly, that could really be different for every business. Me personally, if I had, let's say, a Cameo back in the day, and the Cameo was doing its job, like if the reason why I needed a new cutter is because the Cameo couldn't keep up with my current workload of orders, then I would say that's more important off the start because I already have a ton of business and my cutter can't keep up with it. Does that make sense? However, if I'm getting the Graph Tech just because it's quicker and nicer, but it isn't necessarily going to get me more orders, I think that the Wizard Corel will increase your customer base and get you more orders because you'll be able to create better designs and order forms and mock-ups, where the customer, whoever you're making the shirts for, they don't know if you cut it on the Graph Tech, the Roland, the Cricut, the Cameo, right? None of you have ever had, I'm assuming, none of you have ever had a customer say, okay, I'm going to buy this shirt, but what vinyl cutter are you cutting it on? Has anybody had a customer say that before? Probably not, right? They don't even probably know what a vinyl cutter is, 95% of them, okay? So that's where it really depends on what's going to be best for your business, okay? If it takes 5 minutes to cut something versus 30 seconds, who cares if it got you a sale, right? So really different. Choya, I honestly would stay away from the Graph Tech Lite. We used to sell them, and we had so many issues with them, we don't even sell them anymore. So I would recommend, because they're still pretty expensive as well, right? I would, if it were that choice, I would stick with a Cameo, okay, or a Cricut, and get the Wizard Corel and then be able to create awesome designs and use that, but then save up my money to go straight to a Graph Tech. Vinyl Express cutter, I've never used it, but I mean, I'm sure it's a stepper motor, which is it's basically anything that's a stepper motor is kind of like a big Cameo. I agree, Brian, completely. The only benefit, Brian, and as soon as it comes out, then the Graphtec light's going to be obsolete, is the 20 inches, being able to cut glitter vinyl. Where as soon as the 20-inch Cameo comes out and is available, it's going to be less expensive than the Graphtec light, but basically do the exact same thing and cut that 20 inches wide. I'm pumped about that. I'm not really, and we don't even stock them because I don't like to sell stuff, and a lot of people say, well, that's dumb, you can make money, but I don't like to sell stuff that I wouldn't use or wouldn't purchase, okay? I'm not a huge fan, personally, of the 15-inch Cameo. And the only reason why is most materials now are either 12 inches or 20 inches. So, in my opinion, upgrading from a 12-inch Cameo to a 15-inch Cameo is almost a waste of money, right? Who cares if you have to cut your material down a little bit? But either way, you have to cut your 20-inch glitter down. So there's no real benefit other than having 3 inches more of cut space, which isn't that much of a difference. The 20-inch, game changer. Now you can cut basically every heat transfer vinyl. Yes. So, just my opinion. And everybody has, like your business, it might make sense to do the opposite of what I say, right? So always do what's best for your business, but I always like to give my reasoning for those different types of things because I think a lot of you kind of are growing your business like my wife and I did, okay? Growing it out of your house and obviously being as frugal as you can with everything, but also having quality products. I've been waiting for the 20th home to be Black Friday. Oh man, I sure hope so, Amanda. It was going to be freaking early in the year, then it was going to be June, then July, then August, then September, then who freaking knows, but I hope so. The 15-inch, I don't see it being that much of a difference though. Like, there's honestly not a lot of things that, with a double cut, that you can't really cut through as far as when it comes to our normal stuff that we use. I got the 6060, awesome. Getting older as I wait, we all are, Vicky. No, Karma. No, I wouldn't. I would recommend, Karma was asking, would you recommend getting a teenager the little 9-inch Cricut cutter? No, because then you have to cut down so much material. There's not much of a difference in price in getting like the Cricut Explorer Air 2 or the Silhouette Cameo. I would spend a little bit more money just to, and not to purchase from, I'm not saying that to try and get you to buy something from us, okay? But I would spend a little bit more money, get at least a 12-inch machine so you're not having to cut down as much material and buy special material or have to cut everything to 9 inches or 5.5 inches for the Cricut Joy or something like that. Yes and no, Suzanne. Yes, Silhouette, Graphtec are kind of the same, but over the years, Silhouette is kind of more broken off onto their own. So probably big company-wise, yes, but they don't even really work it all together. HTV anything and bling anything. I just posted a YouTube, Jenna Tram, I just posted a YouTube video like a week or two ago. That video will be awesome for you. So go watch that video on the difference between HTV anything, bling anything, and vinyl shield. Okay? Go check that out and it'll answer all your questions on that. But number one, HTV anything, basically when you're using HTV, it's less expensive and it works a little bit better than bling anything. The short story is, and if you're using all rhinestones, then bling anything. we're looking to get some type of color sheets or color swatches, or we are looking into that, Linda. The reason why we haven't done anything yet, Linda asked about any type of color swatches or anything for the ColorSpark vinyls. The reason why we haven't done anything yet is when we order them, we're going to have to order like 5,000 of them. And we are going to be adding so many different colors in the near future that as soon as we make them, by the time they get made, they'll be outdated. So it probably will be a little while for those, because once we feel like we have basically our main inventory of them, then that's when we'll probably do something like that. Man, I wish, Jim. No, I'm not going to lie. There's so much freaking time involved in that. It would be just an employee time, probably $50 per sheet, just in employee time. Jim was asking about sample book pages with all of the materials and names and stuff in it, kind of like I have here. Just so much time involved in it. As you know, that's why it's smart to ask, right? We are going to, yes. So again, sample packs are something we're going to be working on as well, as many of you have been asking for. So once we get and we feel like we have most of our colors for all the different styles, then we will be also creating kind of sample packs of the materials. So like, let's say we have 13 colors of the ColorSpark Opal sign vinyl. You can get a pack of 13 sheets, one of every color. Same thing with the heat transfer vinyl and so on. Yes, that's smart, Vicky. Good idea. You know what? Let me grab. I thought I had it over here. Oh, you know what? It's at the warehouse. I thought I had one or two of the other colors that we were going to be getting here soon, but I just brought them into the warehouse the other day. Printable vinyls. We do have some of the, you're saying for you to print on, Virginia? We do have some of the high five and the mask on the site. There'll be 1-footers, yes, Nicole, for the sample sheets, if that was what you were asking. So hopefully everybody here, how about just work for the pages over here? That's not a bad idea, Jim. Yeah. Yes, that's a good idea. I'll work on that. Jim, keep reminding me. I'll be honest. Keep reminding me, because I will, as I'm doing them, maybe what we can do is have like a spot where you can download it, and as we get new ones and as I add to mine, then you can have kind of access to that file to make them. Eric, I have, okay? And I've gone through, oh man, my one Cub shirt that I did has done probably about 15 washes so far already. So I have layered the flash reflect and the blast reflect heat transfer vinyls, and have had good success with them so far. And I'm about probably at least 15 washes and wears in. You do need Corel with the Wizard, and we have a bundle deal on the site, and we always have a crazy deal. We never discount the Wizard, but we always have a crazy deal on Black Friday, just to give you guys a heads up on that. Ooh, I had some helpers in the studio and they matched up all the colors for me. Now I have no idea. Peggy, one way is to know like width. Like a lot of the, if it's 15 inches, it's probably like an Easy Weed or something. 20 inches, obviously a glitter. Where it's going to be hard to tell, Peggy, is like if you got Easy Weed Stretch, Easy Weed Extra, and regular Easy Weed. telling that apart, flip a coin if they're all mixed together. That gets difficult. Rhonda, how are you? Man, Rhonda, just to let you know, Rhonda, try to super glue that cup from the inside. I saw your picture. That sucks. But try to super glue the cup from the inside. I dropped one of the tumblers the other day and fixed it because that bottom half kind of released from it. And I put some super glue up on the inside and super glued it, and it's good now. I layered glitter over the black rainbow and had 0 problems. I wash and hang to dry. That's awesome, Nicole. Thank you. So Nicole's layering glitter heat transfer vinyl onto the black rainbow heat transfer vinyl, reflective. Sweet. So hopefully everybody learned something new. Obviously, hopefully you guys enjoy all the different new colors that we have released that I think are going to be pretty awesome, but I'm going to give you guys some unique items to be able to show your customers. Obviously, you can use the HTV anything with all of these as well. Really cool with the reflectives on HTV anything as well, like the one I have here. Let me get it here. Come here. Look at this. This one here, see how that's so dark black right there? This one here is, and I couldn't say it before because we hadn't released it yet, but this is HTV anything with the black flash reflective to give that black on black, tone on tone look. All right, crew. I have a Mac and use Boot Camp. Awesome. If you're using Boot Camp, you're good to go with the Wizard and Corel. Awesome, Evelyn. Love it. Use Multi-Grab 360. Oh, awesome. And that works, Rhonda? Perfect. Good, 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 good. Yeah. Valerie, yes, I love it. Oh. So part of stuff. Oh, that's awesome. That's awesome, Peggy. Karma, you're very welcome. Thank you. Split the difference at 315. Oh, Dale. No, I called. I was advised. Oh, for the stretch. I see what you're saying. VY called, was advised to split the difference to 315. You got it, no problem. And everybody thank Bobby for answering all the questions as they've come in as well to help with all the questions so I don't miss nearly as many. It does almost look 3D, doesn't it, Mike? It looks sweet. I love the tone, I love the look of the contoured HTV anything around it. And like you said, Mike, it almost gives it like a 3D look, doesn't it? This is probably, of all of these crazy tumblers that I have around here, okay, still, by far, my favorite rhinestone one is the jet black diamond cut. But this is the one that we did the other day of the SS16 22 ounce strata with the unicorn stones, right? This is the one I did the other day of the new Hope and the ribbon template, and way easier, but still probably my favorite. I would have no problem if this had my name on it or something kind of sports related or whatever, and I would use this tumbler every day. Okay? So super simple, but looks awesome. Yeah, the black diamond one's sweet, isn't it? And the purple is the rainbow plum glitter on the unicorn one. All right, crew. Appreciate all of you guys. Facebook, I will see you guys soon. Appreciate you coming by. Later. YouTube All-Star members, as you guys know, you guys got first dibs. You guys got an hour head start on everybody else for the new vinyls. So congrats for being an All-Star member. Appreciate your support. You get benefits, right? So, you guys, All-Star members, you get your free designs that we released on Monday. Make sure you grab all of those. And all the rest of you guys are freaking awesome. Thanks for coming by. Hopefully you guys learned something new today. Hopefully you guys like all of the new materials that we're releasing in the ColorSpark brand. And if you have any questions, please let us know. Give us a call, shoot us an email, and you'll see me live here in no time, I'm sure. All right, crew. All right. Appreciate all of you guys. You guys have an amazing day, amazing weekend. If I don't see you tomorrow, which I probably will, but if I don't, have an amazing weekend. We'll see you soon. Later.